Democratic Congress.
He was also the
the
fourth
Sedu
president of the
Ketia
Republic of
for
Ghana,
General
having
Mosquito.
previously occupied the high office of president between January 7th, 2013 and January 6th, 2017.
That is the
Born
Rwandan
66 years
president.
ago,
president is
Mr.
Paul
John Mahama
Paul
and Madam
Then
Aluba
this is when I say historic, I really mean it. Because this is
in the now Savannah region of
you haven't
Ghana.
seen this number of
Mahama made history as Ghana's first president to serve at all political levels.
before.
He was a member of parliament for Bolivia constituency, deputy minister for communications, minister for communications, vice president of the Republic of Ghana, and president of the Republic of Ghana. Combination of history, communication, and social psychology courses he studied for his undergrad and postgraduate degrees.
Is the arrival of one of
Under President Mahama's first administration,
we cannot tell
Ghana
which,
witnessed massive
but
infrastructure
obviously
development
where he's
across all
headed
sectors of the economy,
is
including education,
of
health,
sister African.
ports and harbors,
You can see
aviation, rail, oil and gas,
outgoing
ICT, and many more.
Nana Akufo-Addo
His vision and strategic investment in these areas
with
positioned the country as a lower middle income country for its next development phase.
former Vice President Dr.
Beyond investment in socio-economic infrastructure, President Mahama is passionate about investing in people.
On your screens, you can also see the arrival
Commitment to women's empowerment by appointing several women to prominent roles in his administration. In 2020, he made a groundbreaking decision to nominate Professor Nana Jane Opoku-Agyeman as his first presidential candidate, making it a first for a major political party in Ghana. He repeated this bold decision in 2024, and with their victory, Ghana is welcoming his first female vice president. His Excellency John Mahama is an avid reader, author, and historian. Over the course of his career, he has written for several newspapers and authored several publications. He has also published a memoir, his first book titled My First Coup d'Etat, and other true stories from the lost decades of Africa. President Mahama's love for reading and taste for knowledge
still
So
on
we
your
have
screen.
several parties stalwarts.
Yes, these are actually members of parliament of the NDC. Members of parliament of the NDC mostly are those you find on your screens currently. These screens as more and more dignitaries arrive at the Blaster Square here to witness the
May I now call the House to order? And invite the majority to assist me receive Her Excellency, the Vice President-elect of the Republic of Ghana, together with His Excellency, the President-elect of the Republic of Ghana. Honorable majority and minority leaders may proceed now.
All accompany the Speaker of Parliament to welcome the President-elect.
First arrival will be the Vice President-elect, then followed by the President-elect.
Precisely. Are these giant quantum from drums? Sounding out the rhythms of Ghana. And now we have on our screens the police mounted squadron escorting, I believe, the Vice President-elect to the ground.
Crowd is ecstatic. The noise here is deafening, but it is all for happiness and for joy. We are witnessing a momentous occasion. Ghana having its first female vice president.
The bedlam here is intense. It is intense. There is much joy, happiness, excitement, all in readiness for what we are about to witness.
And security is also in full force. We have various security personnel deployed to ensure the total safety and security of personnel. They are all playing critical roles to ensure that this event goes seamlessly, devoid of any major hitches. We have rich display of culture.
I believe that is,
And that is CSP Mary Agamba. She's in charge.
Even now is the President-elect
and I think
of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Shall we all wave our flags to welcome him? Your Excellencies, distinguished invited guests, arriving now is the President-elect, John Mahama. He is accompanied by his spouse, soon-to-be First Lady, Her Excellency, Lordina Dramani Mahama. Shall we all wave our flags to welcome him? The Speaker of Parliament now leads the entourage into the Chamber of Parliament here at the Black Star Square. The entourage of Parliament includes the clerks of Parliament and other senior officials of Parliament. As I mentioned earlier, we will soon enter the Chamber of Parliament, and so the Speaker of Parliament will shortly take over. Shall we please rise as they process into the chamber? I wish to announce that only accredited photographers and media personnel are allowed at the designated places on the square. Please, if you are not authorized to be on the square, kindly move back.
Honorable members, you may now resume your seats. Honorable members, I now Her Ladyship, the Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana, to administer the oaths to the President-elect and the Vice President-elect. We will start with the Vice President-elect, who will take and subscribe to the oath of allegiance Your Ladyship, the Chief Justice,
Your Excellency, first the oath of allegiance. Kindly say after me. I,
Professor Nana Jane Oboko Ajiman,
do in the name of the Almighty God swear
do in the name of the Almighty God swear
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the Republic of Ghana
to the Republic of Ghana
as by law established,
as by law established,
that I will uphold the sovereignty and integrity of Ghana,
the sovereignty and integrity of Ghana,
and that I will preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana. So help me God.
So help me God.
Your Excellency, now the oath of the Vice President. I,
Professor Nana Jane Oboko Ajiman,
having been elected to the office of Vice President of the Republic of Ghana,
to the office of Vice President of the Republic of Ghana,
do in the name of the Almighty God swear.
Do in the name of the Almighty God swear
That I will be faithful.
That I will be faithful
And true.
To
the Republic of Ghana.
To the Republic of Ghana.
That I will at all times.
That I will at all times. Preserve. Protect.
And defend. The Constitution of the Republic of Ghana.
The Constitution of the Republic of Ghana.
And I dedicate myself. To the service.
People of the Republic of Ghana.
And to do right. To all manner of persons. I further. Solemnly swear. That should I. At any time. Break this oath of office. I shall submit myself. To the laws of the Republic of Ghana. And suffer the penalty. penalty for it.
for it.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, Madam Vice President.
Thank you.
The Vice President of the Republic of Ghana shall now sign the oath book. And I have the pleasure and joy to, on your behalf, invite His Excellency, the President-elect, to take and subscribe to the oath of allegiance and the presidential oath. Your Excellency, you may now proceed to do so.
Excellency, kindly say after me. This is the oath of allegiance. I, your name,
John Mahama,
do in the name of the Almighty God swear.
Do in the name of the Almighty God swear.
That I will bear true faith.
That I will bear true faith.
And allegiance.
And allegiance.
To the Republic of Ghana.
To the Republic of Ghana.
As by law established.
As by law established.
That I will uphold.
And that I will uphold.
The sovereignty.
The sovereignty.
And integrity.
And integrity.
Of Ghana.
Of Ghana.
And that I will preserve.
And that I will preserve.
Protect.
Protect.
And defend.
And defend.
The Constitution.
The Constitution.
Of the Republic of Ghana.
Of the Republic of Ghana.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Your Excellency, now the presidential oath. I,
John Mahama,
having been elected
to the high office
of President of the Republic of Ghana, do in the name of the Almighty God swear.
Do in the name of the Almighty God swear.
That I will be faithful.
That I will be faithful.
And true.
And true.
To the Republic of Ghana.
To the Republic of Ghana.
That I will at all times.
That I will at all
culture, and steady in its pursuit of progress. Today, we celebrate a momentous occasion in our nation's history as we welcome the newly elected President, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. A true nation builder, committed to forging a brighter future for all Ghanaians. John Mahama embodies the pillars of leadership that our nation craves: trustworthiness, reliability, modesty, and above all, truthfulness. From the moment he stepped into the political arena, John Mahama has demonstrated an unwavering commitment to the people of Ghana. His approachable demeanor, paired with his genuine concern for the needs of the Ghanaian, has earned him their trust. A trust that is pivotal for any leader aiming to guide a nation through challenging times.
What I really like about JDM is his humility. The man is simply so down to earth. It's unbelievable. He's so humble. It's unbelievable. I really like that about him. John Mahama Osonyame, Osonyame, Openi Pasem, Opita Kumapa. You will say me abema. Or you be so when you yin the pem. We are Palau, we are Penny, we are Penny, we are Chidu, we are the deal. Try to be out to be John Mahama was on Cafe.
Honorable members,
And I wish you a good morning, and we give thanks to the Almighty God on this occasion. Our Father who art in heaven, we thank you for giving us this day, a day that offers me, your humble servant, a unique opportunity. 32 years ago, on January 7th, Ghana made its first and most successful democratic transition, a reset with the swearing in of the newly democratically elected President Jerry John Rawlings of blessed memory, with a new constitution that went into effect, and the Fourth Republic was officially established. I refer to it as a reset because on that day in 1993, we made our fourth attempt at establishing a democratic system of government with term limits based on free, fair, tested that reset, and our nation passed with flying colors. So today, with my induction as the new President of the Republic of Ghana, history is being made once again. And it is a history worth repeating every 4 years with each newly elected president. Charged with the authority at the polls to determine their political future. Today's exercise between the outgoing president, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, and I feels a bit like a deja vu. That is because 8 years ago to this day, he was the incoming president, having been given a mandate by the people of Ghana to lead this great nation of us. He and I both understood on that day, as I'm sure we are today, that it is the people of Ghana that we are elected to serve. Somehow, it seems I began our national political careers in Parliament in the same year, 1996. He has always greeted me with warmth, a firm handshake, and a smile. And he is perhaps the only person in my life who has persisted mutual respect. In those early days, we probably could not have imagined that destiny would bring us to the leadership of our respective parties, and that we would have to face off 3 separate times as we each vied for the highest office of the land. Nana has this together with a full head of black hair, and you with the same bald head and round eyeglasses. I have to say that you have, without exception, been a worthy opponent. I extend my warmest wishes to His Excellency. It's a grueling campaign, and we gave it our all. Your sportsmanship in making an early concession eased tensions and contributed to the early conclusion of the electoral contest. I wish you all the best in your endeavors. My brothers and sisters, as I begin this presidency under other presidencies, there are tensions and conflicts that have not previously existed between nations. These tensions and conflicts place pressure on alliances to decide where we will support. There's a seismic shift happening within the system of global economic dominance. Whereas the G7 nations, United States, the United Kingdom, Canada, France, Germany, Italy, and Japan, once provided the highest percentage of the world's GDP, over the last decade, that number has been steadily dropping. However, the combined total of the GDP of the BRIC nations, Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, Iran, Egypt, Ethiopia, UAE, their GDP has been consistently increasing. In 2023, for instance, the G7's combined total of world GDP was 30%. But by 2029, that number as a percentage of world GDP was 37.3%. And so what does this mean to us in Ghana? What could it mean to our economy? Where do we fit in this geopolitical political maelstrom. Technologies such as opening up the potential for national, financial, and personal security issues that we are not yet able to imagine. One example is the use of misinformation and algorithm manipulations on social media platforms to sway a particular group's sentiment towards or to ensure that we're working together to keep our sub-region safe. We stand in solidarity and work in alliance with all our neighbors in the sub-region. Recognizing the history of our borders, we also acknowledge that on the side may be Togolese, there may be Burkinabes, there may be Nigerians or Malians, but there are also Akans, there are Kassinas, there are Guans, there are Ewes, there are Nzemes, there are Hauses, there are Moshis and Gurmes. And as the waters grow warmer, melting the Arctic ice and permafrost, there's a greater likelihood for viruses that have been frozen and thought to be extinct for decades, perhaps even centuries, endemic. Increased population density in urban areas and mass international travel are enabling existing viruses to spread and mutate at a faster and faster rate than they did before. This is a serious challenge. Let us not forget the toll that the past epidemics of viruses like Ebola, COVID, and all of our neighboring countries and in the sub-region. Let us also not forget how swiftly and completely the COVID pandemic brought the entire world to a screeching halt. My government will be working diligently to strengthen our public health systems while monitoring the global health situation so the larger world exists around us and to some extent within us. While we cannot and should never use it as an excuse to stray from the direct and immediate needs of Ghana for the well-being of our citizens, we must also bear in mind that the affairs of the world, if we care to shape, lessen, avoid, or even that have caused dramatic shifts in our political landscape. I feel really honored that you, my compatriots, considered me worthy of receiving such an unprecedented and overwhelming mandate to steer the affairs of our beloved nation at this critical time in our history. In the parliamentary elections, naturally and justifiably resulted in great joy and celebration across our country, Ghana. But celebrations, no matter how justified and how well earned, must be supplanted by discernment, sobriety, and deeper insight, yet often overlooked by us politicians. This message was powerfully emphasized by a giant of American political history, President Ronald Reagan, when he declared at his inauguration some 4 days. While Ghanaians take great pride in our thriving democracy, they are deeply dissatisfied with the quality of governance Ghanaians over the years and have openly voiced that dissatisfaction through the decisive actions that they undertake. That democracy is not just a token adorned with periodic elections followed by pomp and pageantry with the establishment of a new government. They expect that if democracy is celebrated as a superior means of governance, then its outcomes must be more tangible, and on the pulse of our nation would reveal that many within our population do not feel that they have benefited from or partaking in this democratic dividend. People and there is hope on the horizon. Today should mark the beginning of a new opportunity. An opportunity for us to make a difference in our governance and our peace, our dear nation, Ghana. My fellow countrymen and women who joined long queues and waited in the sun for honoring me, my firm, immutable assurance is that your vote will matter in the work that I'll do to make a difference in the destiny of this dear nation of ours. Your courage and that promise would seem hazy and in doubt now because of all that has happened in the past. But I urge you, my fellow countrymen, not to be sucked into a state of perpetual pessimism. For some time, our country has urgently needed leaders. I with all humility assent that I intend to be that leader with your cooperation and your help. Next leader, I shall strive to exercise sound judgment and be able to make the right calls at the right time. I'll have the humility and presence for any challenges and be willing to act firmly and tirelessly to resolve the challenge. Since the elections, I have read and heard the word hope used many times in relation to the citizens of Ghana. I intend to speak plainly and clearly to you today, and every time I address you subsequently, I intend to always tell you the truth. Ourselves in are indeed there. But even so, I'll be on 4 critical areas. The first is economic restoration and stabilization of the macroeconomic environment. The second is the improvement of the business and investment environment. The third is governance and constitutional reforms. And the final, but not the least, is accountability and the fight against corruption. My brothers and sisters, you, the good people of Ghana, in which I have enumerated 26 actions that I'll take within my first 120 days. Reason for hope and there is every reason for hope. But we must also, know, and that is why we need faith to be able to achieve our reset. We need a reset with the faith we have in our country and our leadership. We need a reset with the faith we all of us, and I am Ghana. All of you seated here today, Ghanaian citizens, you are Ghana. The people who you are with or near you as you watch this on television, in your homes, or listen on radio, or follow on social media are what we call Ghana. I ask that we enter into the covenant with the Ghana we all love and the good people of our country who make up this dear nation. And I ask that to leave behind to your children and your grandchildren. What can you do to help build that better Ghana that we all strive for? What behaviors, what attitudes in Ghana's ability to overcome, excel, and be so successful with this reset that it would be difficult to imagine a time when that was not the case. As we stand at this momentous crossroads in our nation's history, I am honored and humbled to accept the today we celebrate unprecedented era of opportunity and transformation. With Nana Jane Opoku-Agyeman by my side, we are poised to embark on a united in our vision for a more prosperous Ghana. Started and ambitions are realized. With the inauguration of Ghana's first female vice president, we have turned a significant page in our history. Nana Jane's ascension to the high office is not merely a personal triumph. It symbolizes our collective commitment to fostering a nourished and shape the future, voices that have the courage to soar beyond our traditional confines. My brothers and sisters, together as we look to the horizon, we reaffirm our dedication to breaking the glass ceiling that has long hindered many from reaching their full potential. Governance that reflects that empower women and assure that the door of opportunity is open wide for our youth and our women, regardless of their background. Together we'll galvanize our efforts to create a society where every Ghanaian can dream, believe, and achieve without any restraints. Remember, merely by the offices we occupy, but by the legacy that we leave for future generations. My administration, along with my Vice President, Nana Opoku-Agyeman, will prioritize inclusivity, accountability. I'm profoundly grateful for this moment, a cornerstone in our journey towards a brighter future for Ghana. In this resounding victory, I see a clarion call, particularly from the youth of Ghana, dreams that are waiting to be realized. This moment is a powerful affirmation that your voices matter, that your aspirations are valid, and that your future must be our priority. We're committed to translate unities for education, entrepreneurship, employment, and empowerment. Our policies will be tailored to sustain innovation and foster industry that engages today's young minds and equip them with the skills needed for tomorrow's challenges. And captains of business will create decent and well-paying jobs. As we embark on this new chapter, I assure you that our decisions will champion diversity in all facets of governance, ensuring that every Ghanaian will have the opportunity to contribute to our nation's story. Ghana's youth represent the heartbeat of our democracy. Their ambition will drive our policies as we strive to create an inclusive, equitable society where everyone has a seat. Our vision hinges on the introduction and implementation of a 24-hour economy. We envisage an innovative and vibrant 24-hour Ghanaian economy, which will potentials that have long remained dormant, enabling us to harness the energy and creativity of all our people. Just imagine a Ghana where our markets are alive and bustling at all hours of the day, with responsive public such that businesses can operate flexibly to meet the diverse demands that they are subjected to. And young people, including entrepreneurs, can find opportunities regardless of traditional institutions. The 24-hour economy model will also bolster job creation for the young people, communities, and a sustainable future. This vision extends beyond mere economic transactions. It symbolizes empowerment, the empowerment of every Ghanaian to contribute to our national progress. Fellow citizens, ensure that every citizen can enjoy the fruits of his hard work. To the business leaders and entrepreneurs, I invite you to support this new model and join me in shaping a business environment where creativity thrives, tribute to the collective welfare of our nation. Your role in driving our economy forward cannot be overstated. Your innovation and dedication will be a backbone of our success story. And I pledge to you that we would look at the tax rate and fair. I assure you, Ghana is open for business again. Let me thank you, Your Excellencies, my fellow presidents, for leaving what is a busy schedule behind and coming to join us at this ceremony. Our sister countries who have traveled from near and far to be with us today. Your presence is a testament to the strong bonds of friendship and cooperation that exist between our nations. And I promise I will work to foster the partnerships that transpire between our nations. To my friends from across Africa and the world, I thank you and welcome you to Ghana. And in our local parlance, I say Akwaba to all of you. To my family and fellow citizens, to our shared vision, this journey is not mine alone. It belongs to all of us. It belongs to each of you. Let today be the dawn of a new era of hope, an era of job creation, an era of accountability, an era of institutional. We will write the next chapter in Ghana's story, and it will be one of promise, transparency, and transformative progress. My fellow, this is a patriotic call to action for all of us to participate in building a nation that lives up to it. Let us cultivate a brighter future for our beloved Ghana, where unity, progress, and equality are not just ideals we aspire to, but are the very fabric of our nation. In closing, I invite you to partner with us on this journey. Together we can create a brighter future for our beloved at the cornerstone of our society. Let's work hand in hand to foster these values and strengthen our nation for everyone. Fellow citizens, our invited guests, and thank you very much. May God bless.
On your behalf, I convey the gratitude of the House to His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, for his address. Your Excellency, the House is extremely grateful to you. Honorable members, may now we have the presence of His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the President of the Republic of the Federal, I should say the Federal Republic of Nigeria. It is my honor to now invite him to deliver his address. Your Excellency,
It's always good when a friend and brother can visit the home of a close neighbor to celebrate a strong democracy and our beloved people mark the transition from one democratic government to another. This moment does not merely symbolize another milestone in the evolution of Ghanaians' democratic society. It further demonstrates we are capable of democratic and productive endeavors. It is time that our continent critics stop forgetting the strides that Ghana, Nigeria, and others have made. We need not prove ourselves to them. We have nothing to ourselves. We will lift our nations out of poverty and build strong and resilient economies for our people. Today, I am here not only as the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, but also as an African in resolute support of Ghana, continent, and its diaspora. The sun is out and the sky may be blue, but I see today a black star rising high in African sky. This black star shines over this nation, and its rays spread across this continent with a sense to our common welfare. While we seek to demean Africa and keep brothers pity against brothers, that shining star reminds us of who we are. Better yet, it reminds us and walk together. Even when we disagree, we must choose the path of peaceful dialogue. Never can we do harm to our brothers, nor can we permit any outsider to disrupt the spirit of Ghana and Nkrumah. Lifting that star higher and higher. Just as Ghana draws inspiration and a well of strength from Kwame Nkrumah and many of his past leaders, Nigeria's similarly draws inspiration from its founding fathers, independent, the close relationship between our two nations. May we always walk in the way and in the spirit of these enlightened leaders. Ghana is in harmony with that spirit, and President John Mahama inaugurated vision and substance. He loves his nation and his people to the core. He believes that your nation has a mission and intend for you all to fulfill it. No one can ask more of a leader than that. My dear brother, you know you call me. We are your brothers and sisters. We shall always be there for you. May your administration be a profound success and progress for you, Ghanaians, and the entire region. I am confident leadership will work with Nigeria to strengthen this powerful bond, leading to greater shared progress, prosperity for the people of our two nations. I have no doubt that your administration will bring about positive change and progress. A new and invigorating momentum in pursuing sub-regional and integration and progress. With laser focus, we can tackle our people's most pressing youth unemployment, instability, insurgency, and many other problems hampering our desired progress. May Ghana's democracy continue to grow stronger. May progress and prosperity be your portion. Look forward to a future filled with hope, opportunity, and its beloved people. God bless Federal Republic of Nigeria and its beloved people. God bless ECOWAS. God bless our beloved Africa. I thank you for your kind attention. God bless.
Honor of His Excellency, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I now have the honor to, on your behalf, the visit and for of the Republic of Ghana. I have a real tall list. I hope I'm
as highlighted by the President and our special guest of honor, His Excellency Ahmed Bola Tinubu of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Now, what else? What is the next on the agenda? Because
very soon we will witness
honorable members. I will now on your behalf to come the head of state, the person of His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, to lead in in this whole exercise. Your Excellency, you may proceed to do so now. Immediately after him will be His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Rwanda, His Excellency Paul Kagame. Then follows His Excellency the President of the Republic of Togo, His Excellency Faure, after him of Patrice Talon. Then follows the President of Gambia, His Excellency Adama Barrow. After him, we have His Excellency Brigadier Julius Maada Bio, the President of the Federal Republic. Immediately follows His Excellency Edi Chilombo, the President of the Democratic Republic of Congo. After His Excellency the President of the Democratic Republic of Congo, we have His Excellency Umaru Sisoko Embalo, the President of the Republic of Guinea-Bissau. After him follows the President of the Republic of Cabo Verde, His Excellency Jose Maria After the President of Cabo Verde, we have His Excellency William Samoei Ruto, the rural boy, who is the President of the Republic of Kenya. Rural boy. The rural boy.
Thank you very much.
You are welcome. Honorable members, after His Excellency William Ruto Beria, His Excellency Joseph Nyuma Bokai Sr. We also have His Excellency the President, Dr. Nangolo Mbumba. He is the President of the Republic of Namibia. That is a she, not a he. Doctor, you may forgive me. After Her Excellency, the President of Namibia, Diamoye Faye, the President of the Republic of Senegal, we then have the President of the Republic of Chad, in the person of His Excellency Mahamat Idris Deby Itno. After him, we have the President of the Republic of Botswana, His Excellency Duma Gideon Boku. After him comes of the strong people of Burkina Faso, His Excellency Captain Ibrahim Traore. the full meaning of Burkina Faso. We have His Excellency Brigadier General Bryce Clotaire Oligui Nguema Mamadi Dumboya, who is the President of Guinea-Conakry. And after him, we have the Prime Minister Abdoulaye Maïga. Is the Prime Minister of Mali. We also have the Prime Minister of Niger in the person of Mr. Lamin Zain Ali Mahman, and the Prime Minister of Haiti, His Excellency Fritz Alphonse Jean. Prime Minister Mali, after him is the Prime Minister. Bonjour, ça va? Bienvenue. After that, we have the Vice President of Equatorial Guinea, the person of His Excellency Teodoro Obiang Nguema Mbasogo, of Uganda, the person of Jessica Rose Epel Alupu, of the Republic of Tanzania, His Excellency Dr. Philip Isdor Impangu, that is rather the Vice President of Tanzania. The person of Chemoko Meiliet Koni, la Côte d'Ivoire, after His Excellency the Vice President of la Côte d'Ivoire, we have the Vice President of Mauritania, His Excellency Mohamed Adhali Katra. We now have the Speaker of Parliament of the Kingdom of Morocco, His Excellency Rashid Talbi Alami. After him is the former President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency Olusegun Obasanjo. Together, younger brother, the Excellency Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. His Excellency Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, we have the former president. After her, we have the former president, Federal Republic of Excellency Jacob Zuma. After the former president, Christian Wolf. After Belgium, trade and the fee, Bernard Quinn. After the foreign minister of EU, after Congo Brazzaville, we have the Minister for Africa, the United Nations, the Commonwealth and Human Rights, in the person of Lord Income of Zimbabwe, Honorable Opa Michinguri Kashiri. We also have the Minister for Housing, Lands and Maintenance of Barbados, Honorable Dwight Sutherland, Member of Parliament. I have to cut protocol and go to invite the former Vice President of our great Republic of Ghana, the person of His Excellency, Dr. Mahmoudou Baumia. Once again, the list is very, very long. I will now invite the President of the ECOWAS Commission in the person of His Excellency Dr. Omar Eliu Toure. And ministers from Czech, Spain, China, Japan, Russia. We have the mayor of Los Angeles, United States. And please, you are all invited to follow in this order, the order I just mentioned. Czech, Israel, Spain, China, Japan, Russia, Mayor of Los Angeles, United Nations, Miss Commission Chairperson, Special Envoy, His Excellency Wamikele. And we have the Honorary Consul General for Nigeria and Ghana of Belize, Dr. Ifeanyiku Ifede. We have the former Prime Minister of Ethiopia, the Secretary General of Climate Vulnerable Forum, Pan-African Parliament, the President himself, His Excellency Chief Fortune Zephania Charbura. We have the African Development Bank. The President of the African Development Bank is here himself. We are in charge of Western and Central Africa. Then the ECOWAS Bank for Investment and Development. The President and Chairman of our own Dr. George Ajekum Donko. We have the United Bank for Africa, and we have the Ambassador of Bahamas. United Nations Office for West Africa and the Sahel, Mr. Leonardo Santos Simao, and the Deputy National Secretary Advisor to Sheikh Khalid bin Ali Al Khalifa of Bahrain, and then Executive Director of Africa Development Bank Group, International Bank for Reconstruction and Development, Usman Diagana. I will invite the former speakers of our parliament. They may come. Not only time constraints, but the exhaustion of all gathered here. We invite Chairman of the Council of Elders of the Great Evergreen National Democratic Congress, who could at his pleasure come with some of the executives of the party to congratulate His Excellency the President. And we will crown it all with the First Lady of the Republic of Ghana, Her Excellency Her Excellency Lordina Mahama. It's now time for me to invite the leaders of the House, the majority and the minority leaders, to come and give an indication as to where we proceed to from here. And the minority leaders.
Speaker, we have exhausted the business on today's order paper. In view of that, I move that this House adjourn to tomorrow at 11 a.m. in the forenoon.
Mr. Speaker, it is the desire of the minority that this House be suspended so we continue to do business in fulfillment of the 24-hour economy. However, if the majority leader so pleases, I shall second his motion for adjournment. Thank you very much.
Honorable members, in view of to tomorrow, Wednesday, the 8th of January 2025 at 12 noon. The sitting is accordingly adjourned.
guard of honor without the colors, and on this occasion we'll have the national colors, and that is the flag of Ghana. That's the colors. When we say colors, is basically flag, and that will be on parade. So very shortly we shall see the full complements, and then we'll see how beautifully it will be executed. And as mentioned, there shall be the playing of the national anthem. 21 gun salute is the highest level of honor in ceremonial salutes, and this surpasses all other salutes with fewer rounds.
So how would the 21 gun salute?
So the 21 gun salute,
is it from the sea, or because it has happened from the sea before the Ghana Navy doing their thing?
On this occasion, it will be fired not too far away from the sea, and that will also be done by the Ghana Navy.
Right. Why the Ghana Navy?
We can have the Ghana Navy, the Ghana Army, and that's the 66th Artillery Regiment. They have done that in the past.
Okay.
So it can fall on any of the services to undertake that task. So right now we can see in our screen the procession by the Right Honorable Speaker and the President. They are moving towards the area where we'll have the full guard of honor. And as mentioned earlier, His Excellency John Mahama will inspect his first guard of honor as the Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces. Towards the area where the full guard of honor will take place.
Your Excellencies, distinguished invited Parliament, the Vice President, and the President of the Republic of Ghana are recessing from the chamber. The President, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, will now inspect his first guard of honor as the Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces and the 9th Parliament President of the 4th Republic of Ghana. May I respectfully request all invited guests to please be seated as the President moves to inspect the guard of honor. The President will be accompanied by the Vice President, the Speaker of Parliament, the Chief Justice, and his ceremonial aide-de-camp to the salute, and the Inspector General of Police, Dr. George Ekufundampari.
Honor is a military ceremony performed on special occasions to convey respect, dignity, and solemnity. A guard of honor is a formal gesture offered to dignitaries such as heads of state, government,
distinguished guests, the guard of honor is under the command of Lieutenant Ghana Navy Kenneth Opoku. The second in command is Petty Officer Class 2 Amure Koko Daniel and Petty Officer Class 2 Owusu Emmanuel.
Staff General Thomas Opong Pepper.
Shall we please be upstanding for the national anthem and the 21 gun salute as mentioned earlier? All uniformed personnel are to salute. The parade commander is marching to ask permission for the inspection of the parade.
Presidential inauguration ceremony, guard honor sumpter, guard mounted by the Ghana Navy, 3 officers, 96 rank and file, with the Ghana Navy regimental band in attendance, ready for inspection. Lieutenant Ghana Navy, Kenneth Opoku, report your excellency. Aye, your excellency.
Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, this morning we have the Navy Regimental Band on parade. It's under the command of Sub-Lieutenant Doris Iboni. Distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, this marks the end of the inauguration of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama as the President of the Republic of Ghana and Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces, and the Vice President, Professor Nana Adjournment. Distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, let's all remain seated as the President takes leave of us. Shall we please be upstanding for the national anthem? All uniform personnel are entreated to salute. Distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, let's all remain seated as the President takes leave of us. Please be seated. After the President leaves, the Vice President will also depart. After the Vice President, followed by the Speaker of Parliament and the Chief Justice, her ladyship. All remain seated as the President departs. Other dignitaries who depart as protocol demands. Please let's clear the way for the President to leave. Followed by the Speaker of Parliament and the Chief Justice, her ladyship. Your Excellencies, distinguished invited guests, our heads of state and dignitaries will depart in order as they came in. of state and dignitaries who depart in order as they came in. The first to depart will be the President of Nigeria, followed by Benin, Burkina Faso, Cape Verde, Cote d'Ivoire, Congo-Brazzaville, Democratic Republic of Congo, Equatorial Guinea, Egypt, the Gambia, Guinea, Guinea-Bissau, Kenya, Liberia, Mali, Mauritania, Niger, Namibia, Rwanda, Senegal, Sierra Leone, South Africa, Uganda, Tanzania, Togo, Botswana, Barbados, Morocco, and Gabon. Our invited heads of state and dignitaries will depart in this order: Nigeria, Benin, Burkina Faso, Cape Verde, Cote d'Ivoire, Congo-Brazzaville, Democratic Republic of Congo, Equatorial Guinea, Egypt, the Gambia, Guinea, Guinea-Bissau, Kenya, Liberia, Mali, Mauritania, Niger, Namibia, Rwanda, Senegal, Sierra Leone, South Africa. After which His Excellency John Mahama will also depart, followed by His Excellency Nana Addo-Dankwa Akufo-Addo and Her Excellency Rebecca Akufo-Addo, followed by His Excellency Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia and Her Excellency Samira Bawumia. The rest will depart in other as protocol demands. Thank you. I am Squadron Leader Gabriela Lawson from the Department of Public Relations of the Ghana Armed Forces, and I've been your Master of Ceremony for today's program. Thank you.